Have you ever wondered what it takes to go from 0 to 1 in the startup world? Well, it's not as simple as it sounds. It involves a blend of innovation, creativity, and a dash of audacity. Today we delve into the mind of Peter Thiel, author of Zero to One, a book that has revolutionized the way we look at startups. It's about creating something from nothing, the essence of entrepreneurship. In the next few minutes, we will explore the key concepts from this groundbreaking book. The future is unpredictable, but can we shape it? This question takes us into the heart of our first chapter, a realm brimming with possibilities and challenges. It's a journey into the unknown, where the most audacious among us dare to tread. Here, the focus is on creation, on bringing something new into existence rather than merely refining what's already there. It's about the thrill of uncharted territory, the exhilaration of a path less trodden. Startups, in their quest to disrupt, to innovate, have a unique role to play here. They are the pioneers, the trailblazers, the ones who dare to think differently. And it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, about aiming for a monopoly in their chosen market. Why? Because in a world of cutthroat competition, the ones who truly stand out are those who dare to be different, to challenge the status quo, to create rather than conform. So the future isn't just about predicting, but also about daring to create. Opening, how has the past shaped the world of startups? There's a saying that those who fail to learn from history are doomed to repeat it. This phrase rings especially true in the realm of startups. Cast your minds back to the late 90s, when the dot-com bubble was at its peak. It was a time of great euphoria. A party like it was 1999. Yet the bubble burst and many startups, which seemed invincible, crumbled into oblivion. Why? Because they overlooked the fundamentals. They focused on growth without considering profitability. They were more enamored by the glitter of the tech boom rather than the substance of a sustainable business model. So, what can we learn from this? A startup success isn't just about being part of the latest trend or riding the wave of a boom. It's about building something long-lasting, something that provides real value. Closing. Remember, history isn't just to be studied, but also learned from. What makes a company truly unique? This question leads us to the heart of the matter. In the vast sea of businesses, every successful company stands as an island, distinct and unmatched. They're successful not in spite of their uniqueness, but because of it. Imagine a world where every business is a clone of another, offering the same services, the same products. In this world, competition is fierce, innovation stagnant. But successful companies shatter this monotony. They dare to be different, bringing something to the table that no other company can. These unique companies are not just outliers, they're trailblazers, setting the pace for everyone else. Their differentiation isn't a mere marketing strategy. It's their lifeline, their competitive edge. They prove that in the business world, sameness is not a strategy for survival, let alone success. So, what sets apart the winners from the rest? It's their daring to be different. Uniqueness isn't just a trait, it's a necessity for success. Is competition always healthy? It's a question that may seem counterintuitive to many. We've been brought up in a society that praises competition, that sees it as the driving force behind innovation and success. But let's take a moment to unwrap this notion. Competition, while it can motivate us, can also distract us. It can lead us into a rat race where we're so focused on outdoing others that we lose sight of our unique goals and visions. In Chapter 4, we delve into this ideology of competition. The book suggests that it's more beneficial for companies to focus on creating a monopoly. A monopoly, in this context, doesn't mean crushing competitors ruthlessly. Rather, it means creating something so unique, so valuable, that it stands alone in the market. So instead of getting caught up in the cycle of competition, why not channel that energy into innovation and uniqueness? After all, competition can sometimes blind us to our true goals. Is being the first always advantageous? We've all been conditioned to believe that the early bird catches the worm. But in the world of startups and innovation, being the first mover isn't always the golden ticket. Enter the concept of the last mover advantage. It flips the traditional notion of first mover advantage on its head, suggesting that the most successful companies are often not the pioneers, but the perfectionists. These are the companies that enter the market last, after studying the successes and failures of their predecessors. They refine the existing models, innovate, and create a product or service that's not just different, but better. And the cherry on top, these companies often establish a lasting monopoly. They control the market because they offer the best, most refined version of a product or service. It's not about being first, it's about being the best and dominating the market for a long time. Sometimes being the last can make you the lasting one. So, how do we go from 0 to 1? As we've journeyed through the thought-provoking insights of 0 to 1, we've uncovered the essence of startup success. This isn't just a tale of financial gain, but rather a guide to creating something that changes the world. Let's take a moment to recall the key points. The first step, as we've learned, is to embrace the challenge of the future. It's about daring to dream, daring to believe that we can build something that has never existed before. It's about being bold enough to take that leap of faith, to venture into the unknown, and to challenge the status quo. But it's not enough to just dream. We need to learn from history, from the successes and failures of those who came before us. Remember the bubble of 1999? We need to avoid the pitfalls of over-enthusiasm and under-preparation. We need to ground our dreams in reality to ensure they're sustainable and not just fleeting fantasies. Next, we've learned the importance of being unique. All happy companies are different. They're not merely copying the successes of others, but forging their own path. They're solving problems in a way that no one else has. They're offering something that's not just better, but different. They're not just another player in the game, they're changing the game itself. Avoiding unnecessary competition is another crucial insight. The ideology of competition, as we've discussed, can often lead us astray. It can make us focus on beating others rather than creating something truly valuable. It can distract us from our unique vision and lure us into a race to the bottom. Lastly, we've underscored the value of aiming for a lasting monopoly. It's not about being the first mover, but the last. It's about creating something so unique, so valuable, that it becomes irreplaceable. It's about building a fortress that can withstand the test of time, a business that can endure. In essence, going from 0 to 1 isn't just about starting a business. It's about bringing a unique idea to life, about creating a lasting impact. It's about learning from the past and daring to create a better future. It's about not just surviving, but thriving in the world of business. Going from 0 to 1 isn't just about starting, but also about innovating, differentiating, learning, and, above all, enduring.